Well, it's a gorgeous day here in Magdalena Bay, Mexico, but we really do need to get some more refit jobs done to our beautiful but old boat Supernova. But it's a really gorgeous day. So what we've decided is that this week we're going to do a boat job followed by something relaxing or fun or exciting to really keep us in the mood and keep us motivated. So let's jump right in. So after taking some losses this week, we decided we needed a win. So we're going to finally get around to putting up the window frames inside. We've had the wood since Vancouver where we bought it. Huge long pieces that we've been sitting on the ground in one of the hulls all the way down from Vancouver. We got it planed in Ensenada, so it's the right thickness. And now we're going to chop it to size, wood stain it, and then nail gun it in. And this is also going to hide those wires that everyone's been noticing in our saloon that's been hanging down. So I'm really excited because I've never seen this boat with window frames. I've taken the measurements from all the windows. Every single measurement's different, of course, but I've got a nice little diagram. Going to cut them exactly to size now and then go from there. And I figure nothing can go wrong with this, surely. We need a win. Alright, now on to the staining of all these pieces. So this is about half of the wood cut. The rest is out the front of the boat because it can't all fit here. I'm going to stain it now. I've labelled them all with a number so I know exactly where each piece goes because they're all slightly different. So now onto the wood staining, the fun bit.
That's the fun bit, eh?
Yep. Just like in school.
In school?
Yeah, art class. So the last step now is to put all these frames on. We've got stainless steel nails and a nail gun to do that. We then have the longer pieces that we've been storing down in one of the hulls. They're the old pieces of wood that used to be up. The reason we actually have to do all of this is because we changed all the windows out, so all the glass is new. We did that, well, Darcy mostly did that quite a couple of years ago when we first got the boat because the windows were all leaking, and so the wood was a bit old, and so that's why we have to replace it. And it was different sizes now that we've got different windows. So here we go, almost done.
Ready for the long pieces?
I am.
Should we take maybe a nap for like 8 hours first?
Yes, I think so.
All right.
So we don't stuff it up. We've always done it. It's already looking significantly better. I'm really excited. It's been a long time coming. So apparently we're not going to bed tonight. Not just yet. Darcy started fitting these long pieces of wood in. I think he just wants to get it done. Is that right?
Yeah, I was just gonna fit them up to see what they looked like, and then I'm so sick of not having windowsills. So now we're having windowsills tonight, but windowsills, no.
Window
frames. There's a couple pieces that are like missing, so we're not gonna have all of them. But man, is it already starting to look so much better.
Yes, and I'm supporting you by making popcorn. I'm too tired to keep working on actual frames.
Closing in on the home stretch.
So you're calling it a night then?
I am. We're out of wood. There's no more like pieces. We're missing like the piece up here.
And behind you on the edges.
Yeah, here. And a couple others. They might be in some nooks and crannies in the boat, but it's like 1,000 times better than it was before. So I'm just gonna sit here and eat my popcorn.
No, I'm going to bed.
I'm gonna eat my popcorn in bed.
Our reward for completing the frames is going to be to go stand-up paddleboarding in the mangroves and some snorkeling as well.
I like that nervous look on your face when you're starting to think.
It's working!
It's the first time we've done this.
I like how we just met, and I'm not even slightly afraid to be opening up. I like that we've been sitting here, hands moving around the clock, and I still can't get enough. No, I can't get enough. You look in my
So we've got a bit of a hike to get down to the estuary. We've got to carry the stand-up paddleboards all the way down. Light work, really.
But we could go all in. We could be in love by the end of the night. Sitting here talking, kissing your lips, and I'm coming alive. Or we could start running, make a list of ways that the time just isn't right. Or we could go all in. Yeah, we could be in love by the end of the night. By the end of the night. I like the way you're holding me close, arms wrapped around my waist like you've done it all your life. I like the way it feels to have you running lap after lap all over my mind. Yeah, if the world ended today and I was sat right here by your side, that'd be alright. Yeah, that'd be alright. You look in my eyes and I already hope this lasts. Trying hard not to jump, not to move too fast. But we could go all in. We could be in love by the end of the night. Sitting here talking, kissing your lips, and I'm coming alive. Or we could start running, make a list of ways that the time just isn't right. Or we could go all in. Yeah, we could be in love by the end of the night. By the end of the night. I like that nervous look on your face when you're starting to think that you're talking too much. I like how we just met, and I'm not even slightly afraid to be opening up. I like that we've been sitting here, hands moving around the clock, and I still can't get enough. No, I can't get enough. But we could go all in. We could be in love by the end of the night. Sitting here talking, kissing your lips, and I'm coming alive. Or we could start running, make a list of ways that the time just isn't right. Or we could go all in. Yeah, we could be in love by the end of the night. By the end of the night. Or we could go all in. Yeah, we could be in love by the end of the night. By the end of the night.
As many of you know, we've been having some problems with shifting our port engine. Major issues. So we've had two different new shifting cables in here. None of them worked. We got a comment on the video and it said, just use the old cable and reset where the neutral is, because the old cable had broken. Unfortunately, we can't reset where the neutral is enough, but we still can use the old cable. So thank you very much, commenter. And that's why we're so happy to be in real time because that helped us. This is the old cable back in here, and we reran it and everything. And when I put it back here, you can see that it shifts. So it goes into forward, it goes into reverse. Reverse is a bit harder, but it goes into reverse. And temporarily, it goes into neutral. Temporarily, this is fixed. So we just literally use the old cable. The crummy thing about that is we could have just lifted this cable up a little bit and reattached it immediately after. We could have fixed this in like 5 minutes.
Just taken off the broken bit.
Yeah, taken off the broken bit and fixed it in 5 minutes. Instead, it took us 2.5 days to get to the point now where it has a temporary fix. And one of our friends, one of the crew members for their boat that we're meeting in Mazatlan is flying in new parts for us to fix it properly. So we got super, super lucky and it's done. So what I'm picking to do for fun is 2 things. There's a wrecked sailboat that's on shore, so I want to go explore that. And I also want to go pick up some animal crackers. We have no munchies on board, so let's check out that wrecked sailboat and hit the store and get some animal crackers.
And maybe some fruit and veggies.
No.
So we were just about to head over to the shipwrecked boat and we saw some splashes way off in the distance, and I think it's a pod of dolphins, or at least a little group of them. So we're going to send in the drone and have a look.
Ooh, that sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion, just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat, tested by the motion, loving this devotion. Live it up, sweet emotion. Every time, every night, you and I on a roll. Switch it up, switch it up, switch it up where I'm going. Stay on the fly just in time, know the right way to go. I'm on the road, it's my time, taking control of my life. I want to run the red lights, I've got to run this show. You always take me so high, you always make the highlights. I love the way we vibe, you're like a centerfold. Ooh, that sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion, just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat, tested by the motion, loving this devotion. Ooh, that sugar. All I want is satisfaction.
So I can still spin the prop, so the engine shouldn't be seized. Otherwise, it's been stripped pretty bare. Lights and speakers and a whole bunch of other things seem to have been taken. There's still manual bilge pump and a few other things. There's a hole in the keel.
Otherwise, it's not too bad.
Not too bad. Could be fixable, but would cost a lot now that I know how much boat stuff costs. You can see people have cut something out of the hull.
Probably a winch or something.
Yeah.
Make a move, baby, you got nothing to lose. Give me that good reaction. Gonna make it right, little like an offer I can refuse. I'm on the road, it's my time, taking control of my life. I want to run the red lights, I've got to run this show.
Well, it's a bit sad. It's the first shipwreck that we've seen, really, and it's making us feel grateful for everything we've got, and maybe make sure we're extra cautious as much as we can, learn as much as we can to try and prevent it happening. But I guess it can happen to anyone, and it's sad that someone's cruising dreams ended here.
So we better enjoy it while we can, eh?
Yeah.
Always take me so high, you always make the highlights. I love the way we vibe, you're like a centerfold. Ooh, that sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion, just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat.
Well, there were no animal crackers, but there was lots of fresh fruit and veggies, so we got a bunch of each, and it's probably a good thing that there was no animal crackers. We need some fresh fruit and veggies, I reckon. I did manage to sneak in a lollipop though. There was no chocolate, so this will do. and bag of eggs and a couple of other little things. And the little girl in the shop made me this while we were in there. I put that in my hat. We heard that there's only 3 kids on the island and we've just seen 4, but we've never seen any more than that, so that might be about it.
All right, let's head back home, Miss Heart on your hat.
And heart in my mouth. So because the shop didn't have any animal crackers and that was our main treat for doing some boat work, we're going to go for a nice beach walk as well. So today's job is going to be polishing these stainless steel dinghy davits. Darcy made them a little while ago before we set off back during COVID when we first got the boat. He tried 3 times designing different types, testing things out, and these are the finished product. Really good, we love them, they're nice and sturdy. Standard, just pre-built dinghy davits can't fit on our boat because it's a bit of a odd kind of swim deck at the back here. So these are perfect. We got the steel for a killer deal. It's what, 304 stainless steel?
304 stainless.
And we never got a chance to polish it. So that's my job for today. We bought this, it's called Pink Stuff in San Diego at the recommendation of a couple of sailors we met in Ensenada, Justin and Angela.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, they said it's really, really good. So we're gonna test it out and then I'm gonna do the whole thing and it should be shiny and be able to see my face in it. So I'm about a quarter way done, if that, and man is it taking a hell of a lot longer than I was anticipating. I'm gonna be here all day. I've just finished this side of the dinghy davit. It's nice and shiny. I'm really, really happy with it. And that's gonna be my job for today. I'm not gonna do the other side. It took a really long time and there's a thunderstorm on its way. There's dark, dark clouds rolling in, heaps of thunder and lightning. And for my reward for finishing this, I just don't want myself, you, or the boat to be struck by lightning. Can that be my reward?
Yes, granted.
Okay, good. Well, we survived the lightning, and so I've decided I want to change my reward, seeing as I didn't get struck by lightning. I want a beach day with a tuna barbecue.
You're tempting fate here. When we caught that big tuna, we vacuum sealed everything, so it keeps it like super, super fresh.
That big tuna, we caught 4 tunas.
When we caught 4 big tunas.
One was particularly big though. Well, I've never played baseball before, or even catch with a baseball mitt.
It's called a baseball glove.
Okay. Well, I clearly haven't then, but we're going to give it a go. Well, I think it's about time we enjoy this food and drink. Well, we're back from the beach, Barbie, and we're actually going to head down to the other end of Magdalena Bay, about 30 nautical miles away, because we've heard rumours that there's some whales down there that we can watch from the comfort of our own boat. So we're going to bring in the anchor, we've got to take the bridle up for the first time, and then head down all the way to the other side, see what we can find. We'll be changing anchorages, basically.
Would anybody like some cotton candy? Fresh from the sea.
Yeah, it's sea salt flavoured and green.
Well, that was about 20 minutes. And it wasn't even seaweed from the bottom, it was just like mid-water seaweed that was just floating and it caught in the chain. Whew.
All up and down the whole chain, pretty much.
Yeah. All right. This day sail is definitely worth it.
Well, we're motor sailing along to the other side of Mag Bay. It's going to take a couple of hours. We were a little bit wary that it's too shallow over there for us to anchor and for it to be safe, but a trimaran that we met called Tomorrow, we met them over on Cedros Island back in New Year's. They sent us a message with their satellite tracking path where they anchored just a few days ago. So we think it's safe for us. We're going to follow that track right in, copy that exactly, and yeah, should be a good time. There's supposed to be some whales over there, so we're pretty excited. One thing though, before we go and see you all next week, we're going to draw randomly the winner for the Seawater Pro giveaway.
Before we go, we have to announce the winner for our $500 Seawater Pro giveaway.
Just like last time, I typed in everyone who commented with an answer into a massive spreadsheet and given everyone a number. 2 numbers if you were within 2 hours of the correct answer, and one number if you were any other guess. The correct answer was 9 hours and 32 minutes. We took a screenshot. And we've got it on video as well.
Yeah. Okay, so there are a total of 223 entries. We'll hit this spinny. Wow.
It's very long.
It's taking a little while.
Oh, 220.
220.
Ooh, just in, so it's someone right near the end.
220.
Let me see.
So while she's looking for that, we are so close to 10,000 subscribers. We have about around 30 more to go. So if you enjoy our videos, please subscribe.
So the winner is Rob Watts? Rob Watts SZ3OG.
Congratulations, Rob Watts.
Close answer as well, 10 hours and 15 minutes.
Oh, very close.
All right. Well, yeah, I think that's it. We'll see you all next Friday.
See you next Friday.